The next morning, we got up and were greeted by a bright sunny day. From the lawn of Roscommon Hotel, we could see the snowy mountains beyond Shimla. We were promised by the hotel manager that we would be provided with another room, so we waited for that while we had our breakfast and coffee. And finally, they did arrange a room. The room we were given was better than the last one, with more spaces and nice sitting areas, although it was slightly on the higher side in terms of tariff, but we were not complaining. The best and the only thing one can do in Kasauli is walk. It's a small place, so you can practically walk from one corner of the town to the other in half a day. Since Kasauli is an area controlled by the Indian Army, construction and commercialization is limited here. Sprawling homes of rich Delhiites and senior army officers dot the peripheries of Kasauli. We took the Gilbert Trail and walked through the forests, enjoying the crisp Himalayan air. Till about 10 years ago, Kasauli used to be a sleepy little town, but that has changed. Now the narrow roads get clogged by vehicles from nearby cities, especially during weekends. We also visited the famous Christchurch, which was crowded with visitors. And we noticed that there were local law enforcement officers who were keeping a close watch from a vantage point. So we had to be careful. After all the walking we did on those hilly roads, we were now famished and reached the market in search of some scrumptious food. But the market was so crowded that we got our food packed and came back to our hotel. Our food was chicken noodles, fried rice and chicken momos. But we were so eager to eat our lunch that we completely forgot to click any picture. And this has been happening with us all the time. And that's how we ended our day 2 in Kasauli. Tomorrow we'll leave Kasauli and head for Gurgaon. The next day we started early because the farmers' agitation was still on, and we had to be careful. We didn't have breakfast in the morning. We were planning to stop somewhere near Dharampur, as there are a number of dhabas, good places to eat near Dharampur. And this place is also known for its pickles and wines and fruit juices. So there are plenty of shops selling good quality wines, which are extremely cheap, and very good quality pickles and fruit juices and other similar stuff. There are mutton pickles, there are chicken pickles, which I haven't tried, but people say they are very tasty and interesting stuff. So we thought that we will stop, we'll have a breakfast, and we stopped at this place, Gyani Da Dhaba. This place is quite well known. People say that you get good foods here, but after waiting for 10 minutes, it looked like we were running short of waiters. So nobody took our order and we came out. And we stopped in about 50 meters from Gyani Da Dhaba. There was another dhaba called something Haveli. And we entered, and before going further, we made sure that there were enough number of waiters so that we could have our food as quickly as possible. And this is what we had: gobi paratha and aloo paratha. I need to tell you that you are missing half the fun if you are not having these parathas with dollops of white butter. After you have your fill, wash it down with hot tea. That's essential. Our journey back to Gurgaon was smooth, although we saw a group of people belonging to the farmers' agitation protesting on the road, but largely the journey was smooth. You see that car with flags? Those are the people going to the agitation ground, which is at Singhu border. That is the main area of protest. The weather was nice, and in some time after Panipat, we again got into the peripheral road, which is very smooth. So that is how we ended our trip to Kasauli. It was nice. Another trip is coming up in about 7-8 days time, which is going to be in Rajasthan. So please stay tuned for that. In the meantime, please let us know if you like the video, if there is anything that I can do to improve it, because your feedback is really, really important. And please subscribe the channel and comment, like and share. Thank you.